Hey guys, I'm Pat from Pat's Brewery, and this is how I killed my hops. So when I say I killed my hops, I think that's a little bit dramatic. It wasn't just my fault. The elements had a fair amount to do with it, and piss poor planning, producing piss poor performance. Is that it? Can't remember. Something about 7 Ps, but yeah. Let me tell you what happened. So our hops on their rig were growing really well. Actually, you might recall from my 300 video, you see them in the background there. They're lush, green, growing up the side of the building. They were beautiful. Sadly, not too long after that, we had some gusterous winds. And what happened was that the gazebo that was over there actually turned over in the wind, ripping the rigging to the ground. You see, when making up this little rig, we used 2 different types of string. This very traditional sort, and this more twine-like plasticky piece. And as much as I prefer the feel of the traditional string, mine was a little bit worn, would be a fair way of describing it. And the battering from the gazebo in the winds resulted in, potentially you can see, some rips from the string up the top, which resulted in me needing to replace the string, re-tie, and you can see that things did not go as planned. The anchorings all come out, the mass of hop bines got a little bit confusing, and it just turned into a bit of a mess. Now admittedly, after this, 2 of the pots, they were quite clearly, the bines did not make or survive the fall, and so it was decided best, I think it was specifically this one, to actually cut my chances, and we actually removed the top parts of the bines, just so that we could hopefully get some fresh shoots, which we did. And you can kind of see them here, but even they haven't really survived due to my lack of care, because after another couple of weeks, even the ones that did look to survive did come across and started to lose their colour, and the pre-hops, I can't remember what they're quite called, they weren't developing. No, they weren't. They were there prior. I was able to say, oh, look at this, this is what's going to be a hop. But unfortunately, they never developed. And since then, while everyone else's hops have been continuing to be lush right up until the point of picking, I gave up. I did. I know it brings a tear to your eye. I gave up, and I stopped watering them, thinking, let nature do its course. And nature, she's a cruel bitch. So unfortunately, this year the hops have not been a success. Now, to be fair, I think I did say at the beginning of the year that I had previously read that it's not until the 3rd year that your hop plants really will will shine. So I think the fact that we got it as far as we did with regards to fully green, climbing up the walls, like the vine, the rigging on the wall, I'll take that as a slight success. But lessons learned for next year, we're going to be installing a better foundation down here for our string to attach to. We're going to make sure that we are using the sturdiest of strings, and when it's windy out, we're going to make sure that nothing knocks this thing down. So these are the lessons that I've learned this year with regards to hop growing. The last one being, don't give up on watering your plants. But we'll see how we do next year. Fingers crossed we'll get along okay. So I'll keep you updated with regards to when I eventually trim this all down and build the next rig. Because obviously over the winter we do need to do a little bit more preparation with regards to getting these hop plants to survive. Until next time guys, been Pat from Pat's Brewery. This has been my confession of how I killed my hops. Cheers.